For this practice, you'll want to have a strap handy. You can also use a hand towel or a belt. When you're ready, make your way back into downward facing dog, pushing your hands firmly down and lifting your hips. And then start to alternately bend and straighten your legs to relieve your calves. Doing this slowly will be more beneficial. And as you're doing this, try to begin to breathe in and out through the nose in a rhythm. And then when you're ready, taking a deep inhale, stay in downward dog. And then, on your next exhalation, step your right foot in between your hands at the front of your mat. For most bodies, this is a tricky movement. So use your hand and lift it through, and over time it will get easier. Bring the back knee down, bring your hands to your front thigh, and lift your chest over your pelvis. And then as you breathe out, start to release your hips towards your front heel. So you'll feel a strong stretch in the front of your left hip, front of the left thigh. And then when you're ready, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and as much as possible, keep your palms together. Stretch your arms down towards the floor behind you. You'll feel your chest lift higher. And then release the hips forwards and downwards as you stretch the arms towards the ground behind you. This will release the front of the body, shoulders, chest, hips, quadriceps. At the end of your next exhalation, release your hands to the floor either side of your front foot and begin to move your hips back. We're going to start to straighten this front leg. Go where you can. If this is very difficult for you, then walk your hands back towards your back knee. This will enable you to get a straight leg or a straighter leg. And then over time, as your flexibility increases, you'll be able to maintain a straight leg and walk your hands back towards the front edge of your mat. Keep your chest lifted, and then easing the hips forwards, make your way back into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, step your left foot between the hands, again helping it through with the hands if you need to. Drop the back knee down, bring your palms to your left thigh, and lift your chest. And then breathing out, start to lower the hips towards your front heel, feeling a release in the front of the right hip and front of the right thigh. And then when you're ready, take the arms behind your back. Once again, palms together, fingers interlaced, and reach the arms down towards the floor behind you. Keep lifting your chest. Keep breathing. Try to relax. And then as you breathe out, release your hands to the floor, either side of the front foot, and begin to transition your hips back, straightening the front leg as much as you can, walking the hands back if that's useful for you or helpful, or keeping the hands back towards the front edge of the mat if you have more range of movement. And then as you're ready, exhaling, release the hips forwards and go back to downward facing dog. And then from your downward facing dog, on your next inhalation, bring your weight forwards for a plank. So bring the shoulders over the wrists and either lower the knees down first, or if you're able, straight legs, full press up position, lower all the way to the floor with control. Release your toes at the back and then bring yourself up onto your forearms, placing your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. For this next stretch, you might need a strap. So as you're ready, bend your right leg and either with your strap, lasso it around the foot and use the grip on the strap to draw the heel towards your body. Or, if you have a bit more range of movement, you can forego the strap and hold the foot with your right hand. And then start to bring that right heel towards the outside of your right hip. This is the safest position for your knee. If this is really intense, which for most of us it is, then you can use a pulsing action of inhaling and bringing the heel away from you and exhaling, bringing the heel towards you. And you can repeat this a few times. This gives the muscles a little bit of relief, so choose whichever option's right for you. If you're okay just to hold, breathe, relax, and try to enjoy it. As you're ready, change sides, and again, either with the strap, lasso it around the foot, and pull the heel towards you with care, or again, if you don't need the strap, take hold of the foot with the left hand, keeping the chest lifted, whatever you're doing, and bringing the heel towards the outside edge of the hip. Again, using that pulsing action with your breathing to help bring relief to the quads. Spend a little bit of time here. And remember, you can pause this video as often as you like if you feel there are certain stretches that are really beneficial and really helping you out. When you're ready, exhale, release the foot, lower all the way down to the floor and slide the hands back either side of the chest. Make your way back into downward facing dog. This next stretch that we're going to do is again a quadricep stretch. It's more intense though, so if it's too challenging, then of course you can just repeat what we did just a moment ago, that's fine. Otherwise, bring the right foot through between the hands, walk the foot out to the side, turn the foot out in a diagonal and lower the hips towards the floor. And then either with or perhaps without the strap, reach back for your left foot with the right hand. And start to bring the heel towards you. Try as much as you can to keep the hips lowering forward and downwards, so this will bring weight off the back knee. Of course, if this is just not right for you, please repeat what we did in the previous stretch. And when you're ready, as you breathe out, you can let that foot go. And just for a moment, tuck your back toes under and straighten your back leg and lift your chest. And then step back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, step your left foot through between your hands, bring your back knee to the floor, and then walk your left foot out to the side, turning your toes out. Bend your right leg, and either with a strap or with the left hand, take hold of that right foot and slowly bring the heel towards the body. If you're finding this really tough, try to really focus on the breathing, particularly your exhalation. And you can exhale through the mouth, which is a wonderful way of letting go. When you're ready, release the foot, straighten the back leg, and then transition back into downward facing dog for the last time. And then as you're ready, make your way to sit. And then come and lie down onto your back. Bend your knees and stack your right ankle just above your left knee, externally rotating the right thigh. Lift your left foot off the floor and take hold of the back of the left thigh with both hands and relax the shoulders towards the ground. And then as you breathe out, start to bring your legs towards your body. You'll get some resistance here in the back of your right hip. Breathe through it, try to relax, and then as your flexibility increases, you'll be able to clasp your hands around the front of your left shin and draw the legs closer to your body. Try to enjoy your body opening. And then when you're ready, release the stretch. And with your strap, take hold of the right foot, extend the left leg along the ground, and then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, using the strap if you need to, and holding the strap with the left hand. Extend your right arm out to the side in line with your shoulder, and then as you breathe out, start to take your right leg across your body. Do this in short, distinct phases. You're going to feel this down the outside of your thigh. It's going to feel quite intense. Some of you will feel it in your glutes and your outer hip, perhaps your hamstrings, perhaps your calves. All that is fine. As your flexibility improves, you'll be able to hold your foot whilst maintaining a straight leg, and then bring that right leg across towards the ground at the left-hand side. Try to keep the shoulders on the floor, relax your jaw, and continue to breathe. And then as you're done, exhaling, raise the right leg back up and get ready to change sides. Stack your left ankle just above your right knee, externally rotating the left thigh. And then as you lift the legs off the floor, take hold of the back of the right thigh with both hands and begin to bring your legs towards your body. Again, trying to keep the shoulders on the floor, and you'll meet resistance at the back of your hip, which is fine. And then as your flexibility improves, which it will do, clasp around the front of the shin with the hands and continue to relax the shoulders towards the floor. And then as you're ready, release the stretch, pull the left knee in towards the body as you extend the right leg along the floor. And then when you're ready, take hold of your strap for the last time now. Lasso it around the left foot, straighten the left leg up, and hold the strap with the right hand as you extend the left arm out to the side. And then again, as you take the leg across your body, go in short, distinct phases, just to give your body time to adapt to the stretch. Hold the foot if that's available, and then start to bring the foot across towards the floor as you breathe out. And once you've found the level of stretch that's right for you, stay there and try to take 2 or 3 calm breaths in the last stretch of your practice. And then as you're ready, as you exhale, raise that left leg back up, release the strap, and then hug your knees into your chest. And you can either finish your practice here if you have a little bit of time and you want to relax. Either bend the knees, soles of the feet to the floor, or extend the legs along the ground and spend as long here as you want to. I hope you've enjoyed your practice. Well done.